The last tier is new. What are the new stages, Sniper?
And then finally that.
Actually gonna explore.
So I think I'm just gonna make my big explanation for the tier list right now. So starting off, we have the PogChamp tier. And I think that the best level in the game is 5-4. It has everything. It starts off with some great burning movement, epic arena strat, into some ball swag. And even if you don't do ball swag, you do some really cool ball strats like Rock's Ball.
Rock's Ball. Oh,
and I think that overall makes it the best level in the game. Up next, we have 3-6. 3-6, more like 3-sick.
3-6 is great, except for the freaking frog.
Dude, I never get hit by the frog.
The frog doesn't give me as much trouble as he used to.
Same.
I jump early. No wait, no. I like do the high jump really late, and
there was one day
I've gotten hit by him once.
6 runs in there, and all 6 of them I got hit by the frog.
Wow. But the rest of the level is amazing. It just has sick movement, including the very last room.
Literally,
the arena's like a good
exactly
breather
same,
into it. That makes really good build up.
It might be the best in the game.
Up next, we have 4-5.
Bad.
4-5, Big Jack.
Bad. So the thing with 4-5 is
I forgot 4-5.
It's the only level you use the yeet ability, and the yeet ability is epic.
I use it at the end of 4-4, and it's better.
I'm putting 4-5 in the H tier.
You throw around your enemies. Cool new optimizations coming in lately. Sick down warps that can happen. Not sick. This would be the best level in the game if it wasn't for the room with the Poppy Bros.
Wait, shush. How's me?
If it wasn't for the Poppy Bros room.
Bad.
Up next we have 2-3. 2-3 is...
What 4-5 room has Poppy Bros in it?
The second last room.
He means... What? Do you mean Bronobirds?
Oh, yeah, Bronobirds. You're right.
You do that all the time.
Ming. Alright.
Alright, so up next we have 2-3. 2-3 is pretty great. You got some really cool wheel movement.
No, it's not cool. It's so stupid. It's so difficultly hard. You try it, and then maybe you change your mind. You're so stupid.
But I think what raises this level for me is the amount of different strats it has in the arena. The fact that you can just lead to the wheel. There's so many routing opportunities in 2-3, and that's why it's so sick.
But the new one's hard. Mess it up.
Up next, we have another World 5 level. We have 5-5.
5-5 is pretty sick.
Like 5 sucks.
Yeah. 5-5 has really cool strats like Chooch Ball and some really cool methods for getting to Fire Lion and killing Fire Lion, of course.
I feel the same.
The bad part about 5-5 is the burning segments, because it's kind of just boring, honestly. After that really cool.
What's your opinion of 6-2? Because I actually kind of like 6-2, barring the first.
6-2 is at the top of my Pepega tier currently, which is second best.
It's currently for me.
And the last level in the PogChamp tier is 6-4. 6-4 is carried by the Nutjack because it's so unique, you know. You gotta go through this path that you like, that if you follow exactly, you never get hit. It's great. And then, like, there's different strats. You got wheel strats, you got tornado strats. You got powerless strats in case if you lose one of them. It's great.
What sort of degeneracy?
I'm putting...
Sniper made a tier list.
I am explaining it right now on stream. You people need to stop interrupting me.
Literally everybody is talking over each other.
Thomas, I'm freaking muting you.
People are typing ...
That's this whole VC.
I'm dying.
I'm actually gonna put B to B in the B or the A tier, and the only reason why is because powerless B to B is so much fun.
Okay, I'm about to do something unbelievable. You guys won't believe what I'm about to do.
Oh my god.
I don't believe it.
I'm going to record the 7-2 video.
Woo!
What? No. Did you do your dishes?
Yes, I did.
Yay! Okay, so starting off with the Pepega tier, the second best tier. We have 5-2. 5-2 is pretty great. It's got some couple strats variances like sword and ball. You can bring ball into 5-2 through 5-1, so that's pretty cool. You got special movement options like Pot's Ball, but you can't always do Pot's Ball depending on the Sparky's movement. So you gotta think on the fly in this level. And that's what makes it sick.
No, you can always do Pot's Ball.
This is so
Whenever you can't not do Pot's Ball.
Bing.
Up next, we have 3-4. Oh, wait, no. I mean 4-3. 3-4 sucks. So what makes 3-4 so cool is that you have 4-3. What makes 4-3 so cool?
You can't keep it straight.
You got 3 different paths. You got the top path, you got the middle path, and you got the bottom path. And you use top path if you're bad, you use middle path if you're good, and you use bottom path if you play Meta Nightmare. It's sick. And he also got Sparkin's high jump strats at the end too.
Play Meta Nightmare. And guess what's the top tier of Kirby games? KDL Extra Mode.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Thomas.
Okay, so the first boss that's on this tier list in the Pepega tier is Krako. Krako is sick because of the climb. You got different strats for the fight itself. You got 6 single hits, 5 double hits. It's great. But it's really hard to optimize, so which makes it very intense.
What? There's nothing wrong with Krako.
I mean, the equalizer.
Krako did nothing wrong.
Now, 4-2, I have the Pepega tier because 4-2 is sick, honestly. You got tornado strats, burning strats, spark strats, wheel strats, Suzu strats. You got so many different strats in 4-2. It's sick.
Because your 4-2 opinion sucks.
Okay, now 7-1 is the last level in the Pepega tier. 7-1 is sick.
I don't know why.
Pepega is 7-1. Pepega is sick.
Get it? A 5-3.
Yeah, but 7-1 is sick because you got strats like the spark strat, which
I
sucks.
just noticed
The sword strat, which is great. The sword strat, which is Pepega. You got the ball mix. You got the ball swag. It's epic.
Dude, I have three levels from World 5 in my S tier.
All right.
I love
World. No, I love World 6. I have 3 from World 6.
All right. Now, up next we have the third tier, the Dingley tier. This is when the levels get kind of worse. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm moving 5-3 to a Pepega tier. Bottom Pepega tier. 5-3 is pretty sick because it's like the variety level. You got fastest vertical movement and then fastest horizontal movement. It's got everything.
And Shast turns.
5-2
and Shast turns.
I feel like 1-1 is the field tier.
Now the levels begin to get kind of dumb. First we have 7-6. 7-6 is kind of dumb because Kavu. Up next is 3-2. 3-2 is dumb because Bugsy, but it has some pretty cool movement. Oh wait, no, it's dumb because of one tile gap in the first room. Now, there's 7-2. 7-2 I actually don't have that low because I think 7-2 is freaking sick when you pull it off.
Keyword there when you
dude,
pull it
and my opinions of it, it's only gonna raise when I learn the backups tomorrow.
It cannot be
I hope Finn's happy.
Up next we have 4-1. 4-1. If you do UFO, this is a resident sleeper tier level. But high jump makes it good. 4-2 is 2-4 is pretty nice because you got spark. So I guess it's not that dumb, honestly. 2-1, you got burning, you got lots of burning. It's Dingley because of the tornado at the end.
This is literally the most degenerate VC I've ever been a part of.
2-2, pretty neat, but it kind of sucks because it's a little short. I wish it was a longer level.
Commenting every stages.
Also, they removed like the 18 feet tall cactuses from KA, so that sucks.
What was doing is the most degenerate thing he ever did.
Okay, great, Thomas.
Now,
4-6 is pretty dumb because of TikTok, the dark room, the frogs. They can suck my dick. 2-5. I don't know what this image from 2-5 is from. I've never seen those steel blocks in my life before. But anyway, 2-5 is pretty neat.
Where's 4-5? Where is that dumb level?
4-5 is the cloud level.
He has 4-5 as third best in the game.
Now 1-2 is actually pretty cool. I might move that up a couple spots.
Dumb.
4-4 is pretty neat, but Fan. Yeah, he exists.
Stupid.
Wheel mix exists. That's stupid. Now there's 1-4. 1-4 is silly because of the room after Frosty. I hate that room. 1-3 is dumb because it's getting a little bit too the resident sleeper tier. The resident sleeper tier is the most boring as shit ass you've seen in your life.
4-4.
Okay, so starting off we have 3-1. 3-1's pretty boring. The only exciting part is TikTok.
Here's 4-4.
6-5 is pretty boring, especially if you're using Wheel or Tornado. If you're using Powerless, it's a little more exciting. 1-1 is like, ugh.
1-1 is.
If it was like in the middle of the run, it'd be not Hyper Sleeper because of all the cool strats.
Where is
So because
4-4? I can't send 4-4.
And after 4-3.
And now there's 7-3. 7-3 is pretty boring, and then there's the vertical room, which is kind of silly. You have to follow that exact path, or else you're likely getting hit and losing burning. Now 3-5 is pretty boring, but not as boring.
Thomas, no, Rocks. Shut up.
What?
Rocks 82 mouth breather.
Okay.
Rock's 80 tornado.
Rock, stop deep throating your mic.
Alright, so 3-5 is pretty boring, but not as boring as 3-3. 3-3 has a room where you have like 5 seconds of ain't doing shit. 5-1 is like the shortest level in the game. It's pretty boring. There's nothing exciting about it. Ball Mix tried. If Ball Mix was good, it'd go up a tier, but Ball Mix sucks.
Wait, alright.
Yeah, my frames. Nobody does it.
Feels K, man.
What's 4-4? I'm fucking stupid with the V.
Rock's just in the most sassy way. Rock's just like.
Alright, now we just have
man.
5 bosses in a row because why the fuck not?
Ming.
And now, first off, we have Orb. Orb does the same thing every time, which makes him pretty boring. Heavy Mole also does, like, basically the same thing every time. It's basically jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Shine and Bright is literally all high jump cancels. Nightmare Wizard does the same fucking thing every time, and Wispy doesn't do shit.
Guessing.
Yeah.
It's the biggest meme.
Well, I don't guess, so that doesn't count.
The best running level in the game.
I just
Alright, and now we have the Dumb tier.
Oh no.
Right, Rox, what is this level again? I forgot. Oh yeah, 5-6. 5-6 is dumb.
Oh, that was that's
Because of the first room, and then the rest of it's just incredibly boring.
It does look like 2-1, but it's 5-6.
Yep.
4-1's actually really fun.
Now 6-2 is pretty bad, but not as bad as 6-1. 6-1 is awful with the room at the end and the frogos.
Butter fucking building.
Now we have 3-4. 3-4 is pretty dumb. We got the last 3 bosses in a row: Paint Roller, DDD, and Meta Knight. Actually, what's more dumb? DDD or Meta Knight? You guys vote.
What's the feel?
7-5 is really fun.
Okay, what's worse?
That riff's so good.
DDD or Meta Knight?
I cannot talk with the music.
What? Meta Knight is way worse than
so
DDD. Are you kidding?
Okay, then I had it right. 7-4 is worse than Meta Knight, apparently, according to this tier list.
3-3 is a fun level.
6-3 is pretty bad, but not as bad as 7-5. And then we have the final tier, 6-6, more like Dick Sticks, and it's just 6-6.
I